those happy hours that we once knew so long ago. They make me blue. Well, they say that time heals a broken heart. The time has stood still since we've been apart. I can't stop wanting you, baby.
Okay, hold it there. Listen, lads, go and have a break, will you? And don't go on the missing list. I want you back at sharp for Susie K's sound check. What's wrong with you? You sound like Maggie O'Connor live from the TB ward.
I told you this morning my throat was red raw.
Again?
Look, it's just a few gremlins in the works, that's all.
Well, you're going to have to get rid of them by tonight, aren't you? If you think that fella from the holiday centre's going to book you sounding like that.
That's right. Pile on the pressure, why don't you? Anyone would think I was doing it on purpose the way you talk.
Oh, Maggie, look. Hey, come on. Don't be like that. This is our big break, lass. I mean, it only needs a thumbs up from him and we've got 3 months solid work. No more one-nighters, no more travelling.
You know, Jimmy, I'd like that more than anything. Time for the two of us.
And so would I. Which is why tonight is so important. We've got to make a good impression. I know you're going to go all out for me.
Of course I will.
Good. Because I've got Susie K coming round early to teach you some line dancing steps for your act.
What?
To impress Mr. Big.
I do not dance.
This is the finish between us, I tell you. The finished.
Can you get someone to see him, please?
Leave me alone.
Go and fetch
He's
Ruth.
been cut.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
Do you think I did it on purpose?
I wouldn't put it past you.
Believe me, if I'd meant it, it'd been a lot worse.
Can someone tell me what's going on, please?
Ask the demon barber.
I nipped his ear while cutting his hair.
Nipped? Will you? Nipped?
Right. Would you like to come with me?
I would be delighted.
Look, I'm coming with you.
Keep him away from me.
Rather you than me. At this rate, it'll be sedatives all round.
He's not coming in here.
I am.
You tell him, nurse.
Perhaps it is better if you wait out here.
Look, he's coming nowhere near me till I've talked to my lawyers.
What lawyers?
I'll get some, and I'll sue you for everything you've got.
Come on.
Look, I just want you to learn a few steps, that's all.
No!
It's what the punters want.
Oh, and if the punters want me juggling swords on a unicycle, shall we give them that too?
We've got to show this fella from the holiday centre that we're an up-to-the-minute act.
Well, why didn't you say so? I've always wanted to try gangster rap.
Listen, you're overreacting. It's just a few dance steps. And you know how well those line dance numbers go down during Susie K's act.
Don't you go bringing her into this. And in case you've forgotten, she is just the support act. She might need all those flashy dance steps to get the crowd going, but I don't. No gimmicks, no tricks, just me and my voice. And that's enough.
Not today, it's not.
Is everything all right?
Susie, how are you, my love?
All right. Hiya, Mackie.
All right, love. Don't mind us. Just doing what married couples do best.
Why don't you go and find the band and do your sound check?
But I thought you wanted me to teach Maggie some
No,
stuff.
but we've scrapped that now. She's got a sore throat. We're going to find the doctors.
I don't need a doctor.
Yes, you do.
I just need some throat sweets, that's all.
We've got to get your voice back on track by tonight. Or do you want to ruin our big break completely?
Hello, Joe.
Mac?
You okay?
No, I'm not. I had a bit of an accident at work. I cut someone.
Who's in there with Ruth?
The nurse, yeah.
Well, I don't suppose there's anything too serious, is it?
Yeah, but he's threatening to sue.
Don't worry about that. Lots of people come out with a load of rubbish when they're hurt. Believe me, I've seen it all. Is it one of your regulars?
Worse than that. It was Nathan.
Oh. Then you don't have to worry about any lawsuits.
You don't know Nathan.
Joseph, he's your brother.
Exactly.
Take a seat, she won't be long.
Excuse me, love. We're not too late for an appointment, are we?
Well, I'm sure I could squeeze you in somewhere if you don't mind who you see.
Oh, that's great. For the wife, you see. Maggie O'Connor.
Who could speak for herself, thank you very much.
Yes, and we need to be saving your voice, don't we?
Any excuse to shut me up?
Are you registered with us, Maggie?
No, we're just visiting the area, love.
OK, I can fit you in with Dr. Thompson, but I'll need you to fill in this form. Details of your own GP, and that's OK.
That's fine.
This Dr. Thompson, is he any good?
She is brilliant.
I'm sorry, love. I'm going to have to be a bit late, so finishing.
What's the matter?
It's Joseph. He's in a state.
What's that?
Joseph, my barber.
Coming to get his eyes tested, is he?
Very funny. So I'm going to try a bit of tea and sympathy, see if I can calm him down a bit. Hey, it's Maggie O'Connor. Maggie O'Connor?
The very same.
Well, hi, I'm Dr. Mac Maguire. I was a regular at Grady's.
Grady's?
Uh-huh.
Gosh, that's going back a bit.
Oh, tell me about it. You haven't changed a bit. You look exactly the same.
Oh, get away with you. Oh, by the way, this is my husband, Jimmy.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. Nice to meet you.
I know, Doc.
Look, hang on a minute. Maggie O'Connor, her husband, Jimmy. My wife, Kate.
Nice to meet you.
Hello there.
Oh, Maggie used to sing at my local in Belfast when I was a student.
All right.
All those Queen's students getting drunk and singing too loud. Were you there, love?
No.
She missed some good times then, Mac, didn't she?
Oh, the best. I miss it. I miss Belfast. Miss the crack.
Oh, and the booze, no doubt.
I think he was born there the way he carries on. Name him Maguire, he's 5th generation.
Look, I love everything about Ireland. That's why I married you. So, you're still singing?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Don't change the subject.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I've got a gig tonight. I'm going to whip the old voice into shape.
Listen, why don't you two come along? There you go. A couple of comps for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that's great, isn't it, Kate?
Yeah, great.
Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Any news?
Well, he's still in with Ruth, but he'll be fine.
It's not him I'm bothered about. It's what he could do.
He is not going to sue you. Here.
But you see these legal ads on the telly? You know, if you've been hurt and it wasn't your fault...
Joseph, how long have your hands been like that?
Like what?
Now, don't tell me you haven't noticed.
Ah, it's just a bit of eczema, that's all.
Why on earth haven't you been in to see me earlier?
It's probably the smoky atmosphere in the pubs, you see, Doctor. I mean, she just needs a little something to oil the wheels, that's all.
He makes me sound like a vintage old banger, doesn't he?
How long has your throat been sore?
Not long, has it, love? Like I said, it's nothing serious. Oh, hang on. Hello? Susie, my love, how are you?
Jimmy, can't you take it outside?
Yeah, hang on, Susie. Duty calls, Doctor. I'll see you when you've done, all right?
Sorry about that, Doctor.
No problem. Let's have a look then.
Look, there's no need. I already know what the problem is.
Yes, he's been wanting to get back at me for years, and now he has.
What for?
Curl up and die.
I'm sorry?
Oh, that was my salon. Curl up and die.
Oh, I see.
Dad left his barbers to us, but he made Joe the boss. Only 'cause he was older, mind, not 'cause he's any more qualified in management than me.
Of course.
Anyway, I don't take too kindly to being second fiddle, so in '68 I opened my own salon. We haven't had a courteous or civil word since.
It seems a pity he is your brother.
Yeah, well, he should behave like one.
This may seem a funny thing, but if you and your brother don't get on, why'd you let him cut your hair?
Well, 'cause he's the best barber in town, bar one.
I don't mean to waste your time, Doctor, but it was him who insisted I come.
So what's wrong? Clearly not just a sore throat.
I've got nodules on my vocal cords.
And when were they diagnosed?
Oh, I don't know. About 3 months ago, I think.
And what course of treatment was recommended?
Well, they sent me to some ear, nose and throat guy to check for throat cancer. I got the all clear. But the general consensus seemed to be to rest my voice.
And my guess is you haven't been doing that.
Well, I did cancel a few gigs here and there.
Well, that's not going to be enough.
The condition clearly isn't getting any better, and if you continue to use your voice, things will continue to deteriorate.
They already have.
I recommend at least 6 months off. At least.
But I can't.
You have to.
If I stop singing, I lose everything. Including my husband.
I'm sorry, it looks like quite an advanced case of arthritis.
Arthritis, my foot.
Come on, you must have noticed. And even if you haven't, you can't ignore it any longer.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're going to have to take things easy, Joseph. The arthritis needn't get any worse, and my advice is to put down the scissors.
What? For good?
Well, it may not be what you want to hear, but ideally, yes.
And do what, eh? Here's all I know. I'm not ready to be put out to pasture just yet.
No, of course not. But you certainly need to give your hands a rest. Especially after what happened today.
But that's the first accident I've had in 40 years.
I know. But the way you're going on, it may not be the last.
The first time the nodules were mentioned, I didn't tell Jimmy. Well, I just hinted that maybe I could take some time off. But sure, he's always got bookings lined up all around the block, and I feel I owe it to him to take them.
Even though you're risking your voice.
Sure, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. I know it's only pub and club dates, but sure, there's many a singer hasn't made it beyond the karaoke machine at their local.
Maggie, you've got to tell him what the problem is. Then I'm sure he wouldn't push you so hard.
No, because he'd be finished with me for good.
Would a rest be so bad? You said that Jimmy has other clients he manages. That phone call just now. Susie, was it? Surely she could do some of your performances.
No, she could not. She's already replaced me in other areas.
How do you mean?
I mean, in the bedroom.
There you go, love.
Oh, thanks.
I thought you'd have had a cleaner for that sort of thing.
Oh, I don't mind doing it.
You want to get onto your hubby about that, you know.
There's a lot of things I have to get on to Mac about.
Mind you, they can be messy little devils, can't they, kids? Sometimes I'm not sorry me and the wife never had him.
Didn't Maggie want children?
Well, she had a career, you see. She's always ahead of her time that way. Mind you, these days, the girls, they want it all, don't they? Husband, job, kids.
They don't always get what they want, do they?
Mind you, it's perms and tints are where the real money is, or used to be. Joseph says I'm a traitor. He says I'm a barber, not some jumped-up stylist.
Bit old-fashioned, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's set in his ways. He could increase his custom now if only he'd branch out a bit, but oh no, with him, it's short back and sides or nothing.
So are you still cutting hair?
No, I had to sell up a couple of years back, with all these trendy new chain salons opening up, with their hair, weave and nail art. I couldn't compete, so curl up and die did just that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Joseph was very pleased. Said I should stick to what I know best. Mind you, I got a good price for it, only it's left me kicking my heels a bit. I'm still in my prime, you know.
Oh, I can see that.
Ah.
How long have you had this?
What?
There's a small lump behind your ear.
Oh, never noticed it.
Oh, it's probably just your lymph glands.
Hey?
Nothing to worry about. But I think we might ask one of the doctors to have a quick look, okay?
Yeah, all right.
So that's it then? You're just going to ignore it?
Oh, I'm not giving up, if that's what you're driving at. We just need some time alone. That's why this job at the Holiday Centre is so important. It'll be 3 months with Jimmy all to myself.
Maggie, your voice may not last the night, let alone a 3-month gig. If you carry on singing, you could lose it for good.
Well, what do you suggest I do then? Let him take Susie? And leave me at home hoping and praying that he'll come back? 'Cause he won't. My singing's the only thing that I've got that he's interested in now. If I can't give him that, then it's over.
But if you carry on singing, you could lose it anyway, and Jimmy may still leave you.
If it buys me time alone with him, then it's a chance I'll have to take. I know he loves me deep down, in his own funny way. He just needs to be reminded.
So you risk your health for a man that's cheating on you anyway?
I'm a country singer. My life's supposed to be tragic.
It doesn't have to be.
Thanks, Doctor.
Hello?
You can go on now.
Hello.
You sure?
Yeah, gotta wait for Mac anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, damn. Hope it's not too unbearable.
Has he sorted you out? You've been gone ages.
Aye. They said it was something and nothing. Just a sore throat. So they give me some antibiotics.
Right, well, we've got to get a move on then.
Okay. Was that Susie K just now?
On the phone? Yeah, she wanted to know about the song order. I don't know what she'd do without me sometimes.
She's so lucky to have you.
Yeah, our Ruth was quite right to send you down to me.
Why, what is it?
Your lymph glands are up.
Is that because of what he did to me?
No, no. Have you had flu or a bug recently?
Oh, touch a flu, why?
Well, the fact the glands are up means they're working, clearing out the system. And you might want to get a tetanus jab if you haven't had one done recently.
You mean I'll live in spite of my brother's best efforts?
He didn't do it on purpose.
Is that what he told you?
Nathan, he's got arthritis.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Well, I think you can help. So, you'll give it a bit of thought, yeah?
Well, I'm not making any promises.
No, of course not. I'll see you.
Yeah, right.
So, do you mind if I meet you at the pub? I've got something I've got to do.
Mac, about tonight.
Look, I know it's not George Michael, but it'd be a laugh. I'll buy dinner afterwards.
I'm not really in the mood.
Oh, please, Kate, can't you give country music a go? I watch your Hugh Grant movies.
Well, it's not really about country music.
That wouldn't be Maggie O'Connor you're talking about?
Yeah. Free tickets for tonight's gig.
It's still on then.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Some women will never learn.
What do you mean?
She's taken the stand by your man philosophy to new heights.
Hi, Joseph. I thought I'd find you here.
It's where I work, isn't it? At least it was.
Time for a quick trim.
I'm surprised you want to risk it.
No, I'll take my chances. For old time's sake. Thank you. Just a quick trim, mind. Nothing too drastic. Mind you. Thanks.
Come in if you're gorgeous.
Do I count then?
Of course you do, love.
Mr. Spears has arrived. Been telling me about that resort. Boy, sounds fantastic. So all you've got to do now is work the old Maggie magic, and we're in.
I can't wait. Just you and me.
Yeah, well, that's what I came to tell you. He says, if he likes her, he's going to take Susie K for the full season as well.
What?
Well, aren't you pleased? Listen, with the 20% we're going to be creaming off what she earns, plus your wages, we're going to be raking it in all summer. I'm going to tell Susie K the good news.
I've been thinking what you were saying about keeping this in the family. I've had an idea. Your brother.
Look here, I'm not going to...
Before you explode, hear me out. Whether you like it or not, your hair-cutting days are over. Now, you can be stubborn and watch the business fall about your
Me
ears.
stubborn?
Or you can bring in Nathan, who knows how to do the job and will care about the business.
Oh. So he wants to get his hands on this business, is that it?
No. It was my suggestion. Look, you want to keep it in the family. He wants to do something more than play bowls every afternoon. He's perfect. As long as you can bury your differences.
Well, I suppose that's what Dad wanted.
Exactly.
And I suppose I better help him out, you know, if he needs a job. And he's still the best barber in town, bar one.
Perfect timing. So, can we say that the Freeman brothers are back in business?
Look, I want to make it clear. I'm not going to be your lackey.
And you better remember that I'm the boss.
All right, but I must have a say about, well, where's
Yeah,
to expand it?
hang on. If you're going to come in here changing things, then I don't want to know.
Look, the business is half mine by rights.
Yeah, but Dad left me in charge.
That was 30 years ago.
Oh, shut up. Look, I don't care how long
I am
ago
not
it
about
was.
to play
It's
second
no good.
fiddle to you because
No,
I've
I
done
don't
the
care.
Right.
You keep saying you got something for me. Something you
Well, it's not a patch on Grady. Some of the characters you got in there
Yeah, as you keep telling me.
didn't get any work done at all most of the time. I'm surprised someone was even qualified.
Some of you didn't qualify, but did you?
Sorry?
Well, Julia got pregnant, didn't she? She had to drop out of her studies.
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
Oh, I don't know. Just forget it.
Come on, Kate. It was Julia's choice to leave and have a baby.
But Julia was lucky to have the choice.
What's wrong?
Oh, maybe I'm just fed up with you banging on all the time about your glory days. You and Belfast, you and Julia.
Me and Julia was years ago.
I know, but every time you talk about Belfast, it makes me think of her and that I can't have what you and she had together.
I'm just being a bit nostalgic, that's all. But nostalgia for my life in Belfast, not Julia. Oh, come on. We make our own memories.
We're not making any babies, though, are we?
All right, Doc. Glad you could make it. Listen, I'll introduce you to Mr. Spears later on, just to show you it's not all poor white trash that like country music.
Yeah, I'm flattered. So how's Maggie?
Oh, she's fine. Your woman sorted her out.
Dr. Thompson said she was concerned about it.
Bah, it's only a sore throat. Singer's curse.
Sore throat? That's what she told you, did she?
Yeah. Why, what is it?
Well, I don't think she's giving you the full picture, Jimmy.
Listen, if she's ill, I want to know about it. She's my wife, for God's sake.
Well, maybe you want to have a word with her, eh?
I will. Maggie? Maggie? Mike's?
You okay?
I'm fine.
Well, I can see you're not.
Oh, well, look, I just want to go home.
I'll come with you.
No, you don't have to.
Kate, look, I had no idea that talking about Belfast would get to you.
Look, it just brings up bad memories, and we've been over it 101 times. I'm just being silly.
No, you're not. I don't want you feeling that me and Julia had something special which we can't have.
We can't, can we? I mean, you don't want kids, and I do. End of story.
I thought you understood the reasons why I don't want any more.
I do. But I still have my reasons for wanting them, and they're as strong as ever. And just because I don't go on about it every 5 minutes doesn't mean to say those feelings have gone away.
Maggie, thank God, I thought you'd gone.
Look, Jimmy, I'm not singing tonight, or any other night for that matter.
Listen, that doctor friend of yours says you're ill. He says it's more than a sore throat.
Well, he had no right to.
Well, I've got a right to know. I'm your husband.
Husband?
Maggie, what is wrong with you?
You're seeing that you're all concerned all of a sudden. I've got nodules on my vocal cords. I can't sing for months. I might never sing again.
What?
I've got a rest from now on. So that's the holiday centre, my career, everything up the spout.
Listen, forget about the holiday centre. Susie Kay can do that on her own.
Oh, I bet she can. Go on, Jimmy. You go on and have a good time.
I said on her own.
What?
Maggie, if you're ill, I want to be with you.
I don't want your pity, Jimmy.
Pity? When that doctor told me you were ill, I was going frantic. There are all sorts of things going through my head. Like, this might be it, that I might be losing you for good. I couldn't bear that.
I should be ill more often then, shouldn't I?
Maggie, you're the most important thing in my life.
It doesn't always feel like it.
Well, it's gonna do. From now on, you come first. Everything else comes second. Career, bookings, everything.
Susie Kay? I mean, she is an important client, isn't she?
Maggie, from now on, nothing's gonna be more important than you. Promise.
I'll hold you to that, Jimmy.
I'm really sorry, but I couldn't go through all that again. Wouldn't be fair on any kid anyway, or you.
I know. And that all makes logical and rational sense, except I can't be logical or rational about this.
We can talk about it.
Oh, Mag. We've talked and we've talked and we've talked, and where has it got us? I just have to reconcile myself to the fact that you and me and kids is probably never going to happen.
Probably.
Well, just because you've given up on the idea, I can't quite. Can't help the way I feel.
Neither can I.
I know.
I'm just afraid that it'll come between us.
It won't. I won't let it. It's just it's not easy for me, Mike.
I still love you just the same, you know.
I know. Should we go in to see the infamous Maggie O'Connor or what?
No. Let's go home.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Yours, Michael?
Perfect.